On the Channelytics, it is saying that 67.5% of you that have watched my channel are not actually subscribed to the YouTube channel. So please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. And if you did hit that subscribe button, the channel would be probably over 1,000 right now. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Hello to you, my fellow Gooners, and welcome to Arsenal TV. Now, as you lot know, yesterday the Premier League fixtures for the 2019-20 season came out, and Arsenal's fixtures are very, very tough for next season. So yeah, I'm going to run through, you know, the games that we've got in the months. So this is what we have got. So starting off in August on the 11th, and we've got Newcastle away from home. 2 o'clock kickoff, I think it is, St James's Park. And what I know of is that Newcastle, hopefully they've sorted out their seating plans for the away fans. So hopefully that they've sorted all that out, and the fans are not going to be too far up. They're now going to be somewhere near the pitch. So hopefully Newcastle have sorted that out, and that's on the 11th. That's our opening game. And then on the 17th of August, we've got Burnley at home. And then this is the big one. On the 24th of August, away, we have got Liverpool at Anfield. Why can I see 4 or 5 goals already going to be conceded? Let's see. And then the next game after that, we're playing against the Champions League runners-up, and that is against Spurs at home. Then we move into September. We've got on the 14th, we've got Watford away. And then on the 21st, we've got Aston Villa at home, a newly promoted side. And then on the 28th of September, we've got Man United away. That's a big one. That's one of the games that I do look forward to as well. Then we move into October, and then on the 5th of October, 5 days before my birthday, we've got Bournemouth at home, so hopefully Arsenal will get the 3 points. And then we've got a 2-week break, which I imagine will be the international break. And then we're playing again on the 19th of October, and we've got Sheffield United, another promoted team, and we are away. Then on the 26th of October, we have got Crystal Palace at home. Then we move into November. On the 2nd, we've got Wolves at home. On the 9th, we have got Leicester away. And then we've got another 2-week break, which I imagine will be another international break. And then on the 23rd of November, we've got Southampton at home. And then on the 30th of November, we've got my granddad's team, which is Norwich away. Then we move into December. We've got, on the 3rd of December, we've got Brighton at home. On the 7th, we've got West Ham away at the London Stadium. On the 14th of December, we've got Man City at home. 21st, we've got Everton away. And then 26th, we've got Bournemouth away. And then on the 28th, we have got Chelsea at home. And we move into New Year's Day. We've got Man United at home on the 1st. Man, these fixtures are mental. And then on the 11th, we've got Crystal Palace away in January. And then on the 18th, we've got Sheffield United at home. 22nd, we've got Chelsea away. Then we move into February. 1st of February, we have got Burnley away. On the 8th, we've got Newcastle at home. 22nd, we've got Everton at home. And then on February 29th, we've got Man City away. And then we move into March. We've got, on the 7th, we've got West Ham at home. On the 14th, we've got Brighton away. 21st, Southampton away. And then we move into April. We've got Norwich at home on the 4th of April. On the 11th, we've got Wolves away. 18th, we've got Leicester at home. And 25th of April, we've got Spurs away at the new ground. And then in May, 2nd of May, we've got Liverpool at home. 9th of May, we've got Aston Villa. And then the 17th of May, we've got Watford at home. So as you can see, this is a lot tougher to what last season was, I reckon. I think last season's fixtures was a lot easier to what this season's is. Now, if you think about it, now we've got to think about the Europa League as well. Now, Europa haven't given out any dates at the moment because they've got the Europa League qualifiers and whatnot. And as for what I know, the group matches, there'll be 1 game in September, 2 games in October, 2 games in November, and 1 in December. So let's actually have a look at that, guys. Now, 1 game will be in September. Now, I'm hoping it will be somewhere. If we look at the fixtures again in September, we've got Watford, Aston Villa, and Man United. I'm not really fussed of where the Europa League game falls in that, because Man United are also in the Europa League as well. I would be happy if it's somewhere in between Watford and Aston Villa, or maybe Aston Villa and Man United, somewhere along those lines, but I'm not really fussed. Then we've got 2 games of the Europa League in October. So I imagine one of them will be between Bournemouth and Sheffield, because there's a bit of a gap in between there, which is the international, I think. And I imagine one of the games will be probably at the end of October, which is not that fast, because October's fixtures, we've got Bournemouth, Sheffield, Crystal Palace, so I'm not really bothered about that. Then we've got 2 Europa League games in November. I imagine it will probably be between the 9th and the 23rd. So that'll be between Leicester and Southampton games. So I know there's a 2-week break amongst that, but I'm not really bothered about that. Same. And then we've got 1 game in the Europa League in December. I would kind of like that game, the 1 game, to fall between Brighton and West Ham. Because obviously from the 7th to the 14th, there's a bit of a gap. So it could go in between there, because we've got Man City on the 14th at home. So I'm not really that fussed, really, where the Europa League game is going to be. So guys, yeah, that is the fixtures for the next season. The only games that I do worry about is the 3rd and 4th game at the start of the season, which is Liverpool and Tottenham back-to-back. Those are the 2 games I do worry about. And then we've got them again at the nearer to the end of the season in the last 4 games, which is then we've got Spurs away, and then we've got Liverpool at home, and then the last 2 games is Aston Villa and Watford. So, but it depends on where we are, time we get to that stage, in terms of injuries, where we are in the Premier League table. You would expect that we will need to get, out of those last 4 games, we will need to get 6 points out of the Tottenham and Liverpool game. And then you kind of would expect maybe a draw against Watford, and then probably a win against Aston Villa, somewhere along those lines. But yeah, we've got some really tough months coming up this season. Absolutely tough. I'm looking forward to the new season. Looking at the fixtures, it's really making me want the Premier League to start. But yeah, we've got some really tough games. Let me know on what games you are more worried about, and how many points do you reckon we'll realistically get out of the first 6 games. Now, the first 6 games is actually Newcastle, Burnley, Liverpool, Spurs, Watford and Aston Villa. So, as I said, let me know how many points you reckon we'll get out of the first 6 games, and where you think we will stand by the end of the season. So guys, yeah, if you are new around here, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button, and make sure you're leaving your comments below. Guys, until my next video, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.